Hello, welcome. My name's Soul. Today, we are going to be doing Gemini, but very quickly, we are going to upgrade things as I did a little bit of off-camera grinding to be able to get at least most of my weapons to level 3 upgraded. But we are going to focus on getting the Sun Scourge to max because getting that one to max level makes it stupidly strong when it comes to applying elements. And so, yeah. I pretty much just did this grinding just off camera just before actually starting this video. So there we go. And the last little thing I'm going to do here is shove. Where is it? Where's the instant brittle chance? There we go. And then I don't remember what the hell I want to put in the other ones. Okay. Before talking to GAIA, since Alva has shown up, I want to see what she's on about. Since she's new.
Right to work, I see.
There's just so much.
Yeah.
I mean, we knew of artificial beings that served the ancestors, but Gaia? Oh, she's amazing. And you, a true reincarnation.
It doesn't look like she's been given a new focus, unless...
Of course, not like the, late CO. And
yeah.
There's more ancestors out there. Returned from beyond the stars.
Yeah, I don't know if her focus got upgraded.
Kill us, which is not great. And Eric Visser is with them, which is disturbing. And then there's Hephaestus, and...
Okay. How about we take it one step at a time?
I completely understand her being very just like, this is all awesome!
For everything that happened at Landfall.
Like, her just being like, this is all crazy. Yeah, understandable.
I imagine you don't know anyone here that well yet, but...
Yeah, what does she think of everyone here?
It's funny because one of your friends is, well, another you. Not that you are the same person at all. I mean, you are, as in, you're both genetically Elizabeth Sobeck, but even so, you're different.
Yeah, we are.
Is it incorrect to say that I feel like Alva's a little bit ridden to possibly be neurodivergent with her way of explaining things? I could be very wrong and just reading into nothing, but I feel like I would not be surprised if that is the case.
Oh, yeah, of course. They've all been extremely welcoming.
Yeah, that is how they all are.
Knowledge they learn on their focuses with each other freely. It's refreshing.
Welcome to a group who has no who have no rules. We kind of just show each other stuff.
And stifling.
Yeah, you are not wrong.
More companion.
Anything new around here?
Kotalo showed me the schematics for his new arm.
Oh.
I recall reading about robotic limbs within the legacy, but I never thought I'd see one in action. Technology like that would be treasured back home.
Unfortunately.
Think of what it could do for injured workers or soldiers. But knowing the Imperial family, they would.
Yeah, unfortunately, as far as I'm aware, Katala's
body parts as they grow older. Like the Zenith.
As far as I know, Katala's arm is the only one you really have access to. Is the stuff to make it was, well, a kind of one-of-a-kind stuff.
So you've been using your new focus?
It's been fascinating. So much better than the version the Quen have.
Okay, I see.
What would have taken me years to sort through, like the database you helped me recover. With this, I've been able to establish search parameters to speed up the process.
It's a new focus, but like the design got changed to look the same. Which is the video game way of not changing the model.
You wanted data, you'll find lots of it here.
A diviner has never had this sort of unsupervised access to archives such as this.
Well, there's a first time for everything, you know? First time for everything, and you are the first one to be able to do this.
But I was sent here to help you.
Yeah.
I would be remiss to ignore any truth laid before me.
take all of the
We
data you
helped
possibly
Cauldron
want to
find their way
learn.
back to the path of truth.
Considering the fact that I know from the base description of the DLC, I think we end up at the, I'm gonna call it the Quinn Homelands, if I recall
You
correctly.
mentioned Eric Visser? How do you know about him?
The Zenith who tried to kill you? He is known to the Quen as the Protector. Combing through data related to his work led us to breakthroughs related to weapons and military tactics. Knowledge our rulers used to conquer and expand, to become the empire we are today. That's why he's one of our most revered ancestors. But based on your encounter with him,
You might want to
it
reconsider.
appears he's even more ruthless than we ever imagined. Yet another distorted interpretation in the legacy.
Well, at least you're piecing together the truth.
If only the overseers back home would do the same.
Unfortunately,
Beta
no.
mentioned other Zeniths. Tilda, Verbena, and Gerard.
I'm afraid I don't know anything about them.
Okay.
Whatever legacy they left behind, the Diviners haven't recovered.
Well, that would explain why Eric's stuff and why he's so confident at hacking. He's a bit of a strategic player. Holy fuck.
Back at the greenhouse, you spoke of knowledge forbidden to your people.
Yeah, is it just forbidden
Diviners
as,
are meant to seek out the
like,
truth
you
in
can't
the
get
legacy.
access to
And
it
many
because of
Imperials
your
sponsor
focus,
them in the hopes they'll find something the
or
Empire can
forbidden
bring
because you're not
others,
allowed to even look at
thus
it?
gaining favor with the Emperor. But the Board of Overseers claims certain truths are detrimental to the stability of the Empire.
Okay,
Like
this will
discovering
reveal
one
in
of
this.
our revered ancestors.
Shush. I want to quickly say this. This will reveal when this video is recorded. 5 minutes ago, the official Monster account just put out that the open beta test 2 can preload. That kind of reveals when this video is recorded. Anyways, back to what she was saying.
Has ended the world. That is why Diviners are only allowed to access segments of the legacy.
Yeah.
Only Overseers can view it all. It ensures that any heretical data can be contained and retrieved before it can spread.
Yeah,
What happens to
because
Diviners who break the rules?
killed.
I never had the courage to ask.
Let's be honest, murdered. And also, yeah, no, that makes sense. They don't want you to see the data that could possibly be make you realize, hey, wait, this isn't true. Pretty much, sounds like the Quen might have a little bit of a, at least the higher up parts of the Quen have a little bit of a corruption and all that, which
You said
is
you owed
not
me an
surprising,
explanation
I
for what
guess.
happened in Thebes. I'm listening.
Yeah.
Right. I'll start at the beginning with the CO.
So we left this
He
one
was an
place.
Imperial, the Emperor's nephew, in fact. As such, he sponsored many Diviners to search the legacy for anything
If
that might help
the Imperials
trial
are anything
and
like
himself.
him,
He took a
I
special
will
interest
not
in
like the
anything related to
Imperials.
Ted Pharaoh, whom we consider the greatest of the ancestors.
Again.
Ted Pharaoh, revered ancestor. That's tough to take.
I know better now, of course. Anyway, the Diviners discovered that Pharaoh spent a great deal of time in San Francisco. In fact,
Yeah.
many of the most important ancestors did. So the Emperor's nephew convinced him that an expedition across the ocean might solve our most pressing problems.
Uh-huh.
If only we could find the right data in this fabled city. Perhaps we could roll back the floods and storms that threatened our people. The Emperor declared that all the tribe's resources be poured into this endeavor. Dozens of ships were built, scouting missions were dispatched, and the Emperor's nephew was named CO, one who wields the legacy for the good of the Empire.
Uh-huh.
The living embodiment of Ted Pharaoh, the Renewer. It may seem strange now, but for a time, he carried all of our hopes. We really believed he would save us. We had no idea just how perilous the journey would be.
Uh-huh. Obviously, it sounds like you guys, learnt from then. I'm interested in learning a bit more about the Quen, just because they're
You said the expedition
super
across the
new,
sea was
so that's why we're
dangerous
doing
than
this
we thought it
dialogue before going to Gemini.
We lost most of our ships to hurricanes, and scores of soldiers perished to hunger and disease.
Yeah, that sounds like
And that was
early.
before we even hit the coast.
That sounds like early
Once we
expeditions
landed,
before like
machines ripped our
medicines
patrols
and
apart.
various
struggled
safety
to
stuff were
replenish our
built
rations.
on like old
There were bright
wooden
spots,
ships.
to be sure. We found Thebes and the greenhouse, but nothing improved the CEO's mood as his dreams of saving the tribe were slowly dashed. He became more and more obsessed with Thebes and what lay behind its door, and more convinced that the title of CEO was no mere honorific. You heard him, spouting nonsense about Pharaoh's essence and some kind of becoming. We knew these weren't the words of a sane man, but he was quick to put any who spoke out in front of a firing squad.
What a great guy.
The Quen are wrong about many things when it comes to the legacy. I can see that now. But what the CO became was a complete perversion of what principled diviners stand for. The pursuit of truth. I'm sorry you had to endure his madness. I'm just glad it's over. For everyone.
Very interesting thing learning about the Quen and the fact that they pretty much have they want the truth but kind of follow an
So,
incorrect
Bohan,
truth.
Your overseer. Will he run things better than CEO?
Who knows?
He won't execute people on a whim, if that's what you mean.
That's at least an
But
improvement.
he's hardly a paragon of integrity. I can't tell you how many times he took credit for data in the legacy that I uncovered. The best thing I can say about him is that he can be trusted to always do what's best for him.
Yeah, sounds about right.
The Quen just stacking upon stacking, just damn, these guys are maybe not the best.
The ancestors, is that what your people call the old ones?
Yes and no. The ancestors are the greatest of the old ones. Those whose legacy taught us agriculture, medicine, warfare, leadership, and patronage of the science and arts.
The CEO called Elizabeth Sobek an assistant. What's that about?
Right. Well, any old one who has made minor contributions or worked extensively under one of the ancestors is called an assistant. That's how we thought of Sobek, until we met you. Our limited access to data past the late 2040s has obviously misinformed our view of the past.
Yeah. It was more like Sobek wanted to kill Tedfara. And they definitely did not like each other as well.
Her name is Alika.
Mika.
Our parents are commoners. Peasants, really. When I passed the divination exams, they were so proud. It brought honor to our family and increased rations. Only Alika begged me not to leave for the research academy.
Why? What happens there?
Alika knew that once you enter, you're not allowed to leave or see anyone, not even your family. Unless you can get special permission and an escort by an overseer.
I see.
Sounds harsh.
Like the focuses we keep, diviners are few in number, and the Empire is, well, fearful that outsiders will try to steal our knowledge. Last time I was allowed to see my family was just before our voyage here. Because of my position, I was able to get them refuge from the floods within the capital.
Well, it's
But
at
if
least...
our crops don't recover soon, they'll starve to death.
It's always nice to hear to get your family out of there, but
Promise I'll do my best to make sure
unfortunately it doesn't really
come to
matter when everything else is going to shit. All you're really doing is delaying them dying. Well,
I need to get going, but if you need anything,
it was very
All
nice
I
to
need is
learn.
to help you succeed in your mission.
It was very nice to learn all the
Plan
stuff
Gaia
about,
told me about to
Alva.
capture Hephaestus. It will help set things right.
Yes.
I hope so.
Then
So
I
long
will do
as,
whatever I can.
the Zeniths don't
Promise.
be, well, shitheads. And all that dialogue only took a small amount of PC, please. All that dialogue only took a small amount of 14 minutes. But it was a necessary 14 minutes to learn more about our new member. Alright, Gaia, what's the plan and all that? I mean, you've told the plan, but what's the presumably just slightly updated version of the plan? Oh, so that's what you're gonna be shoved into. I see. Okay. Perfect.
I know your experience in Thebes was unsettling, but we have a new problem.
Did something go wrong with Beta and the rig? Will we be able to transport you to Gemini?
The rig is complete. The problem is Hephaestus
Yeah, that
itself.
sounds about right.
It has accelerated its proliferation throughout the Cauldron network,
Oh.
increasing its power.
But with your sub-functions restored, we can still succeed, right?
Correct, but the net effect is that absorbing Hephaestus will take longer than previously calculated.
That's not...
Even with Omega clearance, my current estimate is that the merge will take
Jesus.
5 hours.
And each hour increases the risk of detection by the Zeniths.
Damn, this is gonna be a long mission. 35 hours.
2 overrides. What if the merge were carried out by 2 clones of Elizabeth Sobek, both armed with Omega clearance?
That's actually a
How
great
long?
idea.
Half the time?
Hephaestus would be unprepared for the simultaneous labor of 2 operators,
Yeah.
in addition to obvious synergetic efficiencies. Calculating.
How far are we cutting
It
that
would
down?
reduce the merge time
Damn,
to
that's a lot. That's
4.5 hours.
that's 30.5 hours. Look at that, got cut down.
Varl, it looks like we're gonna need Beta at Gemini. Do you think you can convince her?
I don't know, but I'll try.
What about our diversion?
Uh-huh.
Are the pulse generators ready?
Only a final test remains. I am confident that if fired in proximity to other cauldrons, the pulses will mask our activities at Gemini from the zeniths.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
As long as Aaron can operate one without shooting himself in the face.
Aloy, you better get down here. Beta's in bad shape.
Define bad shape. Please define bad shape. So if we can get Beta there to at least do the override, we can get the speed much more quicker, which would be very nice. The data's about all the kinds of bees.
It's malfunctioning.
Beers. Because he's an Oseram and likes
Looks like
alcohol.
some kind of maintenance space.
Interesting. I wouldn't have noticed the... Look, as much as I criticize Aloy for speaking too much, I actually wouldn't have noticed this. I want to check it out before...
I wonder where this leads.
Is this going to be another one of those hidden rooms? Or is this just going to be a weird way to...
Power cells? Huh.
Power cells? Why the hell are there power cells? What the hell is this? Okay, by opening this door,
Aloy, a bunch of lights just turned on up here. Was that you?
yeah,
Aloy.
Oh. Huh. Yeah, I guess it was.
really. But what's up here now look like after that? Hello? Like what's
Aloy, you think we can talk?
what's different? I'm just curious. Because I found a weird ass room. Oh, it's a data pad that Alva made. Ever since the expedition landed, we encountered barbarians, sorry, Tanakh. If a question has been gnawing at me, given the massive distance between here and the Great Delta, how is it possible that we all speak the same language? I mean, the legacy tells us that the ancestors had many languages. How did it all get reduced to one? For questions like these, it's handy to have a friendly superintelligence around. I love GAIA. She's so nice and patient, and even when I can't stop talking and bombarding her with overlapping queries, and well, she can't explain everything I ask her. This one, she had an answer. She had the answer. Apparently, the Zero Dawn system was designed to release people into the world as young adults after they're being educated via the Apollo database. I sure wish I could have gone to that school. Well, language instruction was supposed to be a big part of the coursework. Students were encouraged to learn many languages, thus keeping alive the vibrant linguistics of the old world. But when Ted Faro erased Apollo, he makes me so mad. Zero Dawn reverted to its default language, and And that's all the kids in the cradle facilities ever got. So our ancestors, I mean, our tribal ones, not the legacy ones, all started at the same speech and never got to learn more. Mystery solved. Yet another rotten, completely unfair thing that shithead, beg my pardon, did to the world. Well, that's nice that there's actually a, like, lore reason and for why everyone just can speak the same language.
Hey, got something for you, Aloy.
Okay, well, let's actually continue the story instead of getting confused by, like, this power cell thing. Okay, Varl.
I tried, but it's impossible. I don't think anything will convince her to go.
I got this.
We don't have a choice.
Good luck.
I got this. I'm very convincing.
Beta, you have to come with us. It's the only way. It's one mission. The most important one. We need you.
What are you doing?
Tell me why you won't go. What if they take me back? Alone, in a cell again. Their slave.
If they do that, I will not let them keep you, okay? I feel like honestly both of these would be things that should be said. But which one would make more sense? I feel like telling someone to find their courage makes more sense. And because if someone can find their courage, that can help more than just saying, like, I'll protect you.
The only way we can end the risk of that happening is by stopping the Zeniths for good. And in order to do that, we have to get Hephaestus. The Zeniths are a threat to everyone, Beta, not just you. So find your courage. That's easy for you to say. You still have no idea what they're capable of. I told you from the beginning we'll never beat them. It's hopeless.
I disagree.
Beta. Leave me alone! You don't understand!
Okay.
You're right. I don't understand. We have the same genes, the same mind, the same heart. So why can't you find the strength to do what has to be done? Like Elizabeth would. Don't you think I've thought about that? I don't know what piece of Elizabeth I'm missing. I don't know what you have that I don't. I look through all the data from your focus. You were raised as an outcast, shunned, and isolated just like me, so what's the difference? What's my defect?
Friends. Aloy found friends who cared about her. I know, so obviously she had Ross.
Beta. You don't have a defect. Beta. Look, it's not a piece of Elizabeth. The difference is,
Yeah.
I had him. Frost. He raised you, trained you, but he was never warm or loving. The day he died, the day he gave you that charm, he was going to abandon you. He wanted me to embrace the tribe. But then he gave his life for mine.
Yeah.
He loved me in his own way. And that was enough. What did it feel like? It was like
Yeah.
having a strength that was always there. It's still there. Even now I hear him in my head when things get bad. But it looks impossible. Look deeper. And then fight like you can win.
I'll save a thing I just noticed until after the cutscene.
You don't have to go on the mission. We'll find another way. I'll go. You're right. I'll only be safe from them when we succeed.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to promise me one thing. Yes, of course. If it goes bad, if the Zeniths find us, I don't want to be their slave again. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. Promise? I promise. I could use as much time as you can give me to study up on the merge, to make it as efficient as possible.
Okay. Well, step one, I'm gonna need to get you a, Spear of a Corruptor.
I'll be ready.
Or, Corruptor Override device on it. Okay.
Aloy, whenever you're ready, come speak to me and I'll ask the others to make final preparations for the mission.
Okay. Get out of my inventory. So the thing I noticed in the cutscene was, where is it? This is Roth's bow. I just noticed that when Roth is standing there. Or at least this is a bow that looks very similar. And the only reason why I just noticed that was because I've been, having it on my back and using it a bunch since I got it. But I'm also very prepared, Gaia. After all, it's what I plan to do.
Hello again, Aloy.
Hello, Gaia.
Hello, Aloy.
Hey, Gaia. So, me and Beta, I guess you heard what happened.
Yes. I am continuously impressed by the complexity of human relationships.
They are truly
Despite
fascinating.
the unpleasant circumstances that led to your quarrel, I am pleased to see you have both found an agreeable resolution.
Well, two heads are better than one, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I believe so. Are you ready to depart for Cauldron, Gemini? Or we can continue our conversation, if you like.
We're going to the Cauldron. Let us go to Gemini.
Okay, people. It's time to head out.
I'll get everyone together.
Ooh, cutscene for it. Two. The one charger that's entirely dedicated to just carrying Gaia's core. And we have the split up moment of everyone. It's like Fast and the Furious. I've not seen them, but I think it's Paul Walker? Was the one in the scene where he's driving away? At the end of one of them. I'm not fully sure. I might be sounding like an idiot. I think it was Paul Walker. Okay. Yeah, so this is where I accidentally ended up
Connections in place.
during the one mission thinking that this was a side cauldron, but it's actually a story one.
Beta, Aloy, I am fully installed on this core and ready to connect to the Cauldron network.
It's
Well,
good to hear your voice. Errand, everyone. Fire your pulses and sound off.
I'm at my cauldron. This thingy, it's blinking.
Did I do it right?
In position at my cauldron. My pulse generator is blinking also.
That means they're working. I'm in position, and mine is too.
Mine as well. Okay. Radio silence until I give the all clear. Signing off.
Well,
Gaia, let's cage the beast.
this is arguably
Connecting
the
to
most
Cauldron network now.
dangerous thing that we've done.
Sobek, Alpha Prime, activating Omega clearance. Elizabeth Sobek, Alpha Prime, activating Omega clearance.
Clearance confirmed. Initiating containment sequence.
There. That's not
Lock
good.
it down.
Terminating external connections.
It's working. It's got nowhere to go. Wait, what's that?
Malware detected. Attempting to
I feel like
compensate.
that contingency's definitely gotta be machines.
It's cracked.
Look!
Autonomous defenses. Directive neutralize.
That means machines are on their way.
Well, I guess we're in for a fight.
Get ready.
Here they come!
Beta, do you have any weapons?
Time to fight!
Okay, Ravager. Is that a... Okay, that's a behemoth. Well,
Get me that!
I think this moment is just fucking full-on fighting. Like, no... Christ. Fuck. Okay. Yeah, I think it's really just at this point fighting. Being full force, so... Oh, I guess that's what we're doing now. Dodge. Okay. Boom. Okay, Behemoth's dead. Now we have that Sawtooth.
Get back!
Let's get it also frozen, as that will just allow us to do more damage. I should have restocked my metal bones. Crap. This is fine. Just need to get this active. Crap, it moved out of the way. Okay. Surd. And a hit anywhere will kill it.
That's all of them for now.
Okay, loot.
I better check on Beta and Varl.
Loot them. Anything that they could possibly drop is going to be useful, well, especially if it's crafting materials. There's also
You two okay?
crafting here.
Still breathing.
Okay.
Anyway, Hephaestus can't escape, but it must have fled deeper into the facility. I'll drive it back here.
Oh, we're running deeper into the facility. Return. Oh, do I still need to stay here?
Deeper into the facility.
Yeah.
I'll drive it back here.
Okay.
I'll get the cracked core fixed in the meantime.
All right.
Keep her safe, Varl.
On my life.
Well, so far things have gone ever so slightly wrong, but this is fine. So long as things cease going wrong, we'll be fine. Okay, come on, come on. Climb faster.
Force it out of wherever it's hiding. Make it retreat to the core.
Get this. Whatever it is, it's gonna be useful.
Aloy,
No, you don't.
patched into your focus feed. You should know there is a huge power draw coming from the next chamber.
Thanks for the heads up. I'm almost there. It's some kind of production chamber.
Okay.
Festus is up to something, all right?
What kind of machine is it trying to build?
Great question.
I don't know, but I'm gonna shut it down. I bet those metal carriers will lead me to where it's getting materials from.
Yep.
I bet that's where Hephaestus is hiding too.
I gotta find where Hephaestus is hiding. Looks like there are a couple of ways I can go.
I see.
Shields are making a beeline for another chamber. I better follow them.
There we go.
These machines are in a hurry.
I think this should allow me.
Catch a ride on one of those metal carriers.
Crap. Nope. Just gotta kinda do this a bit. There we go. No! I'm just trying to activate the glider and it activated that because I jumped right into it. God damn it. No. Why are you going here? Okay. There. Jeez. That took a little too much work to do. So now we just kind of hang here. You know, just hanging out. Doing hanging activities like waiting. Gonna shimmy over here just because I don't trust the game to not have me like hit into there. Great question. Let us take out the machines that are here. Nope. Die. Okay. Let's get you. I disagree, but I did 4 damage. Sick, another 4 damage. There we go. I thought it was moving a little further to the side. Why am I like singing all of a sudden? I think that's kind of funny that my reaction to all this is to start singing. Speaking in a singing tone, I should say. Break the glass. What materials are in here? Give. Literally whatever it is, give it. I need it. It'll be extremely useful. Alright, Hephaestus. Secondary defenses.
Oh, great. The machine's on the way.
Okay, Grimhorn.
Beta! Hephaestus has locked me out of the node. Any ideas?
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you for your assistance, Beta. It is invaluable. Crap. Okay. Okay. Boom. Oh yes. That is the idea. I just need to not get hit. Bastard. Stop. There we go. What is the other one doing? Why is it all the way up there? Well, that's not what I was looking for. It's like the Unkempt Herald. You have to kind of stand back for it. And the further away you are, the more effective it is. Why am I crouched? Okay. I should clarify because I just said the Unkempt Herald without any extra evidence to what it is. Legendary pistol from Borderlands 2 and 3. After a certain distance, after shooting it. its
Thanks.
bullets like spread in a kind of like fan pattern. So it starts as like one bullet, but then kind of spreads into, I think, 7.
It sounds like it fled to another chamber.
Okay.
Well, I better not get comfortable.
He's at least being kind of pinned down of sorts. We're able to keep him here, but he is able to move around all in here. We just need to... Okay.
Great. Hephaestus covered the floor with lightning. I gotta find a way over it.
Aloy!
Well, I found that way.
Machines keep coming. Please tell me you're getting close.
I'm working on it.
Getting as,
Been smashing through a lot of machines on my side too.
getting as close as I...
Aaron's missing out.
I'm getting as close as I
Making
possibly
progress
could.
on the bypass, but I need something to hold it.
So... Okay.
Module together.
I want to go, yeah,
Maybe
this
a
way.
ligament, Aloy? I've managed to rewire most of the components in the core, but the energy processor's cracked. Without a way to drive Hephaestus.
So, the dialogue got cut off there,
Got it.
but I presume it's without a way to fix it, we can't lock down Hephaestus. So, that means hopefully we find something here that could help us do that. Okay, got you in the eye. Good old dodge over to the side. Hephaestus sounds like he has a sore throat when he talks. Do you want some, like, cough syrup, buddy? Okay.
Oh, here we go
Nice.
again.
9 damage, let's go.
This isn't good. I'll try to get your access back.
How did that one miss? Like, genuine question. That was so bright. I usually say bright screens are just like a flashbang, but that was an actual flashbang. Both of them were flashbangs. That was not good at all. I am so sorry for that, but at the same time, I have no control over it. I'm not the one who programmed the game to have it be so bright when it does that flash of the explosion. Okay. So it's a non-elemental one, it's just a normal typed one. Why am I saying that like it's Pokemon? This one's a normal type. Compared to its non-normal type brethren. And then donk. Hey.
There. Node access restored.
Override. Come on, tell me there's nowhere else you can run to. I don't think it's able to run anywhere.
Hephaestus is running out of places to hide.
Whatever it's building there.
Aloy? I just registered a huge energy surge back in the production chamber. Something big is happening.
Of course.
Here too. Everything's glowing.
Shit,
Yeah.
Hephaestus was building it. It must have finished it.
Of course it did.
Powerful. Whatever it is. I'm almost done with the repairs.
It's powerful. There can really only be a few things.
Distract the machine if
Like, they want to emphasize that it's powerful. I'm just gonna take a guess. Slaughter Spine?
okay. Be safe.
What is it? Yeah, that's a Slaughter Spine.
Scan it first.
Well,
Things on its legs are glowing.
luckily I fought these before.
That did something.
Crap. Hit it a little more in the areas. okay side. This one looks almost incomplete compared to the ones that I've seen out about. Because, like, it's missing, yeah, it's missing parts. It seems like, well, it was technically finished. Yeah, it seems like it was technically finished, but unable to actually get fully complete. I presume this is where they want you to technically first encounter one of these. Crap, hit that part. That's not what I'm trying to hit. Ow. No. Uh-oh. That's not good. More plasmid. I was aiming at nothing. What was that shot, dude? What was my aim there? That was just actually aiming at nothing. It still got the acid sacs. Come on. Crap. Come on. I mean, that works for hitting it. It's at least somewhere. I tried to dodge that in time. I did not. Come on. Got it.
It's done.
And dodge now.
There should be one more note to override.
I don't think I timed that
Stand
dodge.
by.
Ooh, an overdraw damage
Sending
coil.
Hephaestus back to you.
Okay, where is it? It's right there. Definitely not as strong as the overworld ones. But I guess this is where they wanted you to technically fight your first one, as far as the story's
No more
concerned.
hiding, Hephaestus.
Yeah, there's
Hephaestus is back in the core.
there's no more
Make sure it stays
area
there.
to
I'm heading back.
there's no more cauldron for you to run off to. Come
Because of
on.
you, Beta. I'm glad you came along. And you, Varl. We couldn't have done any of this without you.
I don't like
Back
that.
at you, Aloy.
I don't like that talking thing like that. Every time any piece of media does that, something terrible happens. I hope this does not be one of those cases, but I suspect it will.
Aloy, the bypass is done.
Okay.
The core is stable.
Oh, well. The quest completed.
100% contained. And we better get
Okay.
started with the merge.
It's all set up. Gaia, establish the link, please.
Okay.
Done.
Well, it's happening.
Okay, to complete the merge, we need to excise Hephaestus' malicious code. Carefully.
Noted. In a future game, this could be a fun mini-game to add for getting into certain things. Like a little bit of like a hacking mini-game. Like, I'm just saying. That'd be actually kind of fun.
Aloy, look.
We've done it. Sunwing? The hologram is very jittery, my god. Tasty. That's not good.
Well, hello, redundant copy. You've cost us quite a lot of time.
Crap. Ow.
Eric, get Beta. And squash that bug while you're at it.
Good spot, Varl.
Ooh! Get behind me.
Varl.
Come on! Quit screwing around.
Now we're having fun, right?
That's...
Finally. Tilda, get Gaia and Hephaestus ready for transport. Tilda!
I failed.
Hush. All is not lost.
Tilda! What the hell are you doing?
What?
Stop her!
Tilda?
I can't even see her!
What just happened?
Beta.
What just happened? What did Tilda do? It's a fucking Varl.
Where am I?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
You're awake. You took quite a hit when Gerard attacked you. I imagine you must still be in a great deal of pain. I can assure you that we are safe. The others can't detect us here.
You mean the other Zeniths? You must be Tilda.
I wasn't sure if Beta would have told you about me.
Where is she?
Alive. And while she isn't where she wants to be, not in urgent danger.
Okay.
We must discuss how to get her back, of course, after you've shaken off the cobwebs. When you're ready, take the stairs down the hall and come see me. In the meantime, I'll make breakfast.
Breakfast. Okay.
I'm so confused and like sad about Varl. This is gonna be such a confusing place to end the episode. Which interlude? Where even am I? Well, I guess we'll discover that in the next episode.
Tilda, bring me here.
Yeah. I guess we'll discover that in the next episode. So he got Hephaestus, but it seems like Gaia has been put in control of the Zeniths. We lost Varl, and Beta's been captured. Heard of which is not a lot of good things. But we're in a confusing place, which we will figure out where the hell it even is in the next episode. So, I'll see you all later. Peace out, and bye-bye!